Hi folks, Sunday 21st of May. Let's have a look at some markets. I'm going to start with gold, silver and oil, the ones that I usually start with when I do my videos on the weekend. Gold, I'm going to remind you that we've got this big potential triple top pattern on the weekly chart. All-time high at 2072. We retested the beginning of last year. We got up to 2069. That was the high for last year. And we've tested it 2072 again. So this really does look like it could be a triple top high, which would be very bad news for gold. Gold has already taken a tumble. We haven't actually got a negative pattern. We don't even really have any particular negative candles, but it is following through to the downside. First, we were buying into longs around 2010, 2005 with the stop below 2000. Once we broke 2000, that was the sell signal. If you got into a short position, it worked initially because we did go down for 2 or 3 days. On Friday, I had a sell level at 1968, 1972, a high for the morning there, and we moved back down to 1957. But then Powell came out with some relatively dovish comments about interest rates, and gold rocketed. So gold looking quite strong into Friday's close. Maybe we'll see further gains. That level around 2000, 2010 will be the main resistance. Silver, when you look at the 4-hour chart, looks quite negative. We broke down through this consolidation phase. Once we broke this support level with the 100 period moving average at around 25.20, then silver plunged through all these support levels. When you look at this short-term chart, it does look like silver can continue to go lower. This might be some sort of bear flag formation. When I look at the weekly chart, all we've done is come down to retest an important trend line. In fact, I need to redraw that trend line. Okay, that's better. It's just a fraction out. I like to be perfect on it. So the trend line comes in now at 23.55. We dipped as far as 23.31. Now, I need to look at the daily chart. You can see from the daily chart how we have dipped to that trend line. This is the trend line that I had on the weekly chart. I've got another trend line here just on the daily chart. And I've got the 100-day moving average. And we've bounced off there with a really big green candle that beat the high for Wednesday and Thursday. So when you look at the daily chart and even the weekly chart, this actually looks quite positive. We had a small double top and we reversed. It did look like we would come down to this level. We overran the level a little bit, but it does look like silver has resumed the longer term bull trend, which is odd because gold, I'm not so confident will go higher. Should you be long silver, short gold? Possibly. Okay, WTI Crude. Chart going back to the beginning of 2020, clearly in a bull run. Clearly this has been what is probably just a correction in that bull run. And we got down to the buy level, 38.2% fib, 65.25, the 500 and the 200 week moving average also offering support around that $65 area. When I zoom into that correction phase on the daily chart, you can see that double bottom quite clearly, a minor bullish candle on the first low, then a nice run up to the 200-day, 500-day moving averages. We turned around, fell further than I expected actually, because I thought the bounce off that important support level would mean we'd begun a bull trend, but we hadn't. Oh, by the way, I've got a moving average video coming out this week explaining how I use moving averages to spot trends, spot support and resistance levels, keep you in a trade using trailing stops. It really is a great video, so please make sure you're subscribed and you ring the notification bell, and then you won't miss it. Okay, then we dipped further than I expected, where I did have us buying into longs again. And then we had more of a bullish candle. I'm going to call that a hammer. I thought we were going to now take off a double bottom low at a very important support level. We'd got oversold on the daily chart. Surely that was a trigger for a big move higher. We only moved up for like 3 days, and now we're probably just consolidating around this fib resistance area. I see no reason to be short. I think eventually we'll break up. It's going to take some time before we get some momentum on the upside. So probably get into a small long position and just shut your eyes and hold it and come back in a week or two and see where we are. If you're a day trader, well, obviously I'll be providing you with the levels on a daily basis, but I'm going to have a bullish bias in oil for those reasons. Okay, that's it for my look at the commodities for today. Please have a look at the description box. I'll throw some analysis in there and some offers and everything else. And give me your comments, give me your views on gold, silver and oil, and I'll look forward to replying to you.